This is a video about the notification of planned action or Form 0947 from the Oregon Office of Developmental Disability Services or ODDS. This video will go over what the notification of planned action is, how to read the form, and what your rights are if you disagree with it. A notification of planned action is a written notice you get to tell you if your intellectual or developmental disability services are denied, reduced, or stopped. The notification of planned action may be sent to you by your Community Developmental Disabilities Program, or CDDP, brokerage, or ODDS. You can find their contact information on the first page of the notice. Getting a notification of planned action in the mail may be stressful and confusing. You have the right to talk to the contact person listed on the first page of the notice, to ask questions and get clarification. You have the right to request the notification of planned action in a language or format that fits your communication needs. You can ask your contact person listed on the notice to send you this notice in a language that you prefer or in alternate formats like Braille or large print. On the top of the first page of the notice, you will find two dates. The first one tells you what date the notice was sent to you. The second one tells you what day the denied, reduced, or terminated services will take effect. The planned action box on the first page tells you if your services have been denied, reduced, or terminated. If your application for IDD services is denied, the first box is checked. If your request for new or increase in services or a new provider is denied, the second box is checked. If your services are being reduced or terminated, the third box is checked. This box will also be checked if you requested a voluntary reduction or termination in services. It's important to understand why your services are denied, reduced, or terminated. The reason for action box on the first page explains why. It will also tell you the documents or assessments used to make this decision. You can find the full list of these documents on page 2. You have the right to look at these documents. Contact the person listed on the first page to ask for them. You also have the right to know what Oregon administrative rule was used to make this determination. The CDDP, brokerage, or ODDS, who sends you the notification of planned action, will include the rule number and section number in the relevant Oregon Administrative Rules box on the first page. For this example, the Oregon Administrative Rule is 411-308-0020, and the section number is 45. If you disagree with the decision to deny, reduce, or terminate your services, you have the right to request a hearing. At a hearing, you will get a chance to talk to a judge about your concerns. You can invite your family or friends to testify for you. You can also ask someone else to represent you at your hearing, like your family and friends or a legal professional. Information about requesting a hearing is on pages 2 to 4 under Notice of Hearing Rights. You may be able to get free legal services from Disability Rights Oregon, Legal Aid Services of Oregon, or the Oregon State Bar. Their phone numbers are listed on page 3. If you want to request a hearing, you must request one within 90 days from the day that the notification of planned action was sent to you. This is the first date on the top of the page under Date of Notice. There are 3 ways to request a hearing. You can fill out an administrative hearings request form and mail it to ODDS. The form and address is linked on page 3 of the notification of planned action. You can also print out the administrative hearings request form and fax it to 503-373-7274. You can also talk to your services coordinator, personal agent, or ODDS to request a hearing. They will help you send your request. After you submit your request for a hearing, a representative from the Office of Administrative Hearings will call you to schedule it. If you don't request a hearing in time, If you miss the hearing or you withdraw your hearings request, the decision on the notification of pending status will be final. If your services are reduced or stopped, and you want them to stay the same until the hearing decision is made, you must request a hearing before the effective date of planned action listed on the notice. On the Administrative Hearing Request form, select Yes to keep your services the same. If you lose the hearing and the judge agrees with the decision to reduce or stop your services, you might have to pay for services received during this time. If you need an urgent decision because reducing or stopping services threatens your health or safety, or if your request to continue to receive services before your hearing is denied, you can request an expedited hearing. This type of hearing happens within 5 working days. To request an expedited hearing, check the box on the Administrative Hearing Request form. Thank you for watching this video. If you have questions, please contact ODDS. You can email us at odds.questions@odhsoha.oregon.gov. Our phone number is 503-945-5811, and the teletypewriter number is 800-282-8096.